Feel like little Livvie wearing this v-neck. Oh my god.
Hey guys, and welcome back to an always special edition of the Livvie Show. Today I'm here because I have an interesting story to tell you guys. Let that also be known that I'm a terrible storyteller, so I hope that this actually turns out well. This was the Friday that the Livvie Show, where I gave the 10 tips on starting high school, was filmed and edited and uploaded on that day. Like, it was privatized on my YouTube channel, so you guys didn't know that it was there. But I did all of that this day. I was so tired, so stressed out. I had so many things that I had to do that day. I had to completely get ready to fly out to Denver at the end of the day. Flight leaves, I think, at like 8:35. So, I like to be places on time. By around 7, we finally make it to the airport. We have Phoenix, my mom, and my godmom, Jess, and we're all at the airport. They're there to take me. So, I've got my big, ginormous suitcase, my backpack, my small 3-year-old nephew. Great. In the line to check in my baggage and to get them passes, that way they can take me back and we can all hang out and stuff. And my mom goes, looking through her jean jacket, I don't have my ID or my debit card. This is some very important information. I hadn't eaten since like 10. Under the impression, and with all the stuff that I do, I wasn't eating. I was busy doing things all that day. I was under the impression that we were going to go to the airport to get food. Only had I not eaten since 10, that meant that I was not going to eat until, you know, like 10 p.m. still Indy time when I got to Denver. Let that be known. That's 12 hours without me eating. And that's just really upsetting. Like, for real. So, let the record show, I was hangry. I was just told that my mom forgot her ID, so she couldn't take me back. So, because my mom couldn't take me back, she was very upset. And so we decided to hang out in like the little common food court area in Indiana. 8:15. And my mom gets up and she's like, okay, I'm gonna go check on your flight, make sure like it's still coming in at the right time. Please note that my plane was departing at 8:35. So let's say it's like 8:15, because it was probably around that time, maybe closer to 8:20. But she's like, oh, your plane's boarding. And I was like, okay. Now the Indiana airport's very small, it's very quick to get through security and get where you need to go. So we were like, okay. Bye, Mom. Love you. Hug. See you later. So Jess, Phoenix, and I all go through security. It takes like 5 minutes. Walk to the terminal hallway thing. And it's the last door on the right. And we walk there, and I'm walking like, there were no people waiting in line for boarding. And I was like, my plane doesn't leave for like 10 more minutes. And so I go up to the lady. I was like, is that done boarding? And she's like, yeah, we're not taking any more passengers. I was like, what do you mean? It's not leaving for 8 more minutes. She's like, we shut the door 10 minutes before. 2 minutes. You mean to tell me that I'm 2 minutes late and that they close the gate and you can't get on 10 minutes before the time that they leave? I've been on a few airplanes before. This was my 4th trip to Denver, Colorado, and I've been on airplanes there and back. Let's just do the math. Let the record know that I've been on an airplane 6 times. Never missed it. You've been on an airplane 6 times. Amazing. Well, this is to show that I did not ever realize that they closed the doors 10 minutes before. So, yeah. As an emotional teenager who just feels like she disappointed everybody by missing her airplane, I began to cry. As the tears flooded down my face, I asked the lady, what do I do? Duh. So she goes on to say that you can get me the next flight of the evening, which is a flight that goes to Chicago and then to Denver. I've never taken a connecting flight before, so I was a little nervous, and then the flight after that would leave would be like first thing in the morning. Get on the phone, call Jerry. Jerry's my stepdad, the one that I was going to go fly and see. So I call him up and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I missed my flight, what do I do, da-da-da-da-da. Talk to your mom, get the next available flight, da-da-da-da. Therefore, I call my mom, tell her what happened. So, I walk back up to the lady. She informs me again about the last flight of the night, the one going to Chicago and then to my destination in Denver, to call my stepdad and make sure everything's all cool. Back up to the lady, I'm like, okay, I'll take that flight. Didn't cost me any more money. Not that I know of. I don't pay for it. He pays for it, but he didn't say that it cost him any more money. So I'm going to guess that it was all good and dandy. It's on the 2 flights, the one to Chicago and then to Denver. And since I'm under 18, I'm only 16, she gets me put into the A group of boarding. So that way I won't accidentally get left in Chicago, because that would suck. Please let the record show, again, that I was dying of starvation. So she gets me on those flights. The flight to Chicago leaves in like 30 minutes. Okay, let's go walk around with Phoenix. So I haven't even gotten on an airplane yet. Finally at like 9:10ish, the Chicago flight starts boarding. So get on my flight, all that's good, everything's great. Going to Chicago, it was really cool because I saw some fireworks up from the sky, and that is really neat. So I actually took a little video, so I'm going to insert that now. The plane was very empty. Maybe a third of the seats were actually filled, so that was really cool. And the flight attendants were super sweet. So the flight from Indianapolis to Chicago is like 25-30ish minutes. So super fast flight. Got on the plane, got up in the air, got down. Easy. Plane, and now I'm in the Chicago airport. It smells like hot dogs. It's dirty-ish, like it looks run down. And it's not as big as I thought it would be for Chicago. I did learn that Chicago actually has 2 airports. So I was in one of the 2 airports. But, yeah. Again, let the record show that I was starving to death. I forgot that I was recording. I walk around the Chicago airport, find my gate, all the way at the other end of the airport, like an hour in between my flights. So I sit down, find where my gate is, and I'm like, okay, I have $12. This should be more than enough to get some snacks. So I find this little concession stand. I was thinking about getting a hot dog, but there just wasn't any places nearby. So I just walked into like one of those, like they're set up like a gas station, but I mean you can't get gas, like the little convenience stores, whatever. So I will walk in there, have a thing of trail mix and Diet Coke. The lady rings me up and goes, that will be $10.13. You mean to tell me that a little thing of Diet Coke, the little bottles, and a bag of trail mix, not even a big bag of trail mix, is $10.13? So I asked her again. I'm like, what? $10.13. And I'm like, okay. Pull out my little money thing, hand her $11. Take the change. Walk back to my gate. Depressed, because now I am broke. R.I.P. So I walk back to my gate, eat my food. My flight boards. That flight was pretty empty too. It was only like half filled, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, that was the story I have going to Denver. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this always special edition of Livvie Show. I am your host, Livvie. I have another plane story coming home from Colorado, if you guys would like to hear that. I hope you did enjoy. As always, if you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. And subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications, and I might love you, I don't really know. I've been recording for like 20 minutes, that's so long. I hope this doesn't turn into a super long video, I'm really sorry if it does. Bye!
Oh my god.